Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Reece James card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'10", high medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. So already starting off really nicely, to be fair. In-game player traits, he has early crosser and flare traits. So if you want to make him your attacking oriented fullback, you could totally do that. I do feel like with most people, they're definitely going to be trying out these cards to be good defensive players, because people don't often use fullbacks to attack unless they use a card like this in the right mid position, which I'm not going to recommend because his shooting is in the 74 area. So it is a card that you mainly want to keep in a 5-back or in a you know what I'm thinking of? Like, it just passed by my mind right now. Reece James shouldn't have poor shooting. His shooting's pretty good in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just like whiffed right past. But shot power is in a good area, which is obviously very helpful in certain scenarios. So he's going to have 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, which is obviously very important for the meta of the game nowadays. Base card stats for passing with a 4-star weak foot is in a fantastic area for a fullback that I do see people mostly using in the stay back while attacking instruction to test out defensive capabilities for the most part. But if you do attack with this card, the early crosser trait could be a helpful thing. You know, could be depending on your playstyle, but it's not really something that I use personally that much. Dribbling on the card also going to be in a pretty decent area for a defensive player. I see him being the more physical oriented card, 5'10", stocky body type, right? So that type of stuff I feel like is going to work maybe really well with his physical capabilities, because when you give this card the anchor chemistry style, you boost defense to be in a pretty decent area, and his physical is also in a very good area too. In the game nowadays, you kind of need the 90s or the high 90s area for all three of those stats. So the card definitely looks really interesting. We're going to be using Mason Mount at the same time, so it's good because defender reviews, you guys know I hate doing, but when it's a gameplay objective or SBC card, I don't mind doing as much, right? But yeah, we're going to keep him on the stay back while attacking. Maybe I switch him to that left back area, because what I could totally do is put João Cancelo in the middle, Trent at right back, and then Reece James I can just, you know, rotate into the other position. But yeah, for now, we're going to be using it like so. Who's the 4-1-2-2 guy? No, Trent's got to be the guy here. Yeah, because Trent at least has the work rates. Yeah. I think Trent over there is going to make more sense for now, because Deli's got the high medium. Great card, by the way, but just for how this team lines up right now. So yeah, ultra defensive, we'll check him out. Hopefully he's a beast. Well done, James. Nice little cheeky L trigger. Oh, unlucky. Mount got it though. Let's go. Good job, James. Needed that. Good stuff. Yep. Just have to use a little bit of second man press right there. Just kind of block that general area. So he does get the far post cross there against James. Oh, that was weird. Good goal. Well done, boys. Well done. Oh, gameplay's a little bit weird right now. Is it ours? Oh, I mean, he puts enough pressure on it, I guess. We'll take it. That's a situation where the cross works for Reece James. Mason Mount's getting involved in the attack too. Let's take it. done, James. Oi. Go, James. EA, can I switch to Reece James there, please? Your delayed garbage gameplay. Can I please switch to Reece James there? If you let me switch, like the second goal that he scored, I would be able to block these opportunities. I cannot switch to these guys, man. Oh, he almost got it back. Did well there again. Oh, let's go. Let's go, James. Get involved. Ooh, okay with the skill move cancel. Has to go for it there with the animation. Man, I get the ball twice there and I just don't get it. Pass it back to the goalie. Nice. A random trip. Nice. Nice. That was all AI there. Well done, Reece James. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Reece James card. So, guys, in regards to how this card performs in-game, we were giving him an anchor chemistry style because we want to boost the pace, defense, and physicality as much as possible. With this card in-game, guys, what you notice the most, right, is the stocky body type, right? The stocky body type influences the card's movement on and off the ball in certain ways. On the ball, because of the 86 agility with 5'10" height, stocky body type, there's going to be moments where you're going to notice that lack of agility in that area of the pitch when you're just dribbling the ball, trying to open up the space. You'll notice it more if your gameplay is not up to par, which is 99.9% of the times, and you'll notice it when you try to, make those passes into the side areas. The passes is perfectly fine in the card, but he does work with that stocky body type a certain way for him to kind of open up the space. The physical side of the card, it's decent to work with. What I notice a lot with him in the right back position, I do feel like there's moments where I feel like his positioning could be a little bit better, obviously. It's not that it's not great, but it's just decent. There's nothing like crazy special. He definitely doesn't feel like a crazy top tier meta fullback like a team of the season Cancelo or a Theo Hernandez or anything like that, but the card's still pretty decent for the links that he offers. Now, what I will say is that for me personally, because I'm thinking of a player right away, right? In the right back position, for me personally, because I feel like he has this nice it factor, not like a crazy it factor like a team of the season Cancelo, but he has more of it than the Reece James card, is the Trent Alexander-Arnold card. For me, I think that this card is a beast, right? Positioning is great, defensive animations is great, the way he positions himself across the pitch is great. Like, I really like the Trent card. And it's the same thing with the center mid review, like when I told you guys, like, hey, the card's expensive, but this is how much they cost for like these kind of meta cards, because he's very, very good, right? A card that you can pretty much rotate into that right back position if you really wanted to as well. A lot of different options. So for me personally, I definitely enjoy using the Trent card way more than the Reece James card. However, Reece James also gives you different types of links, right? So if we take a look and see here, some of the links that he has to work with is the Chalobah card, because this is more for the Chelsea fan base that want to use those links, right? So boom, that's one link you can work with. There's obviously going to be the Mason Mount link too, because he's also another gameplay objective card. So that right there as one setup is already giving you crazy links to work with, right? And then obviously the strong link that I'm thinking of as well is players like Conte, Jorginho, Werner, because he plays the right back position, so he gives you that right mid link as well. you know, there's a lot of links that you could definitely work with for sure. But the other main one was Rudiger's card, because honestly, if you were to still, to this day, you know, still use this Rudiger card right here, the Team of the Year nominee, he's still a monster to use nowadays. The 38k, honestly, if you're going for Chelsea links in the center back position, this guy is still going to do the job for you. Very, very good card, super cheap on the market nowadays. So yeah, for the gameplay objective side of things, of him being a decent card in the game, giving you those links and stuff, pretty dope. But if you can get a better right back, for me, I prefer the Trent card. I feel like Trent has that thing to him, right? But obviously, if you have the Trent flashback and then you have Reece James and you just work with the Mason Mount thing, then that's obviously a completely different thing. So yeah, not too crazy impressive. A decent right back to use for the links that you need in your squad. But like I said, I do prefer the Trent card. He just, I don't know, he has that thing that I really like. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.